solutions. And this is depicting that variety of solutions. So you can imagine tracks that extend from over here on the far southern side over towards Cuba and into the Gulf, and then on the far northern side, curving around and actually staying offshore between. Now, the trend generally, as Mark noted, has been to move a little farther left. So right now, where we stand today, of the 50 members of the European model, about 40 of them are showing us a direct impact in the U.S., and about 10 are not doing that, or showing that it will curve around and stay offshore. So it's looking more likely, at least right now, that we will see direct impacts in the U.S. But where exactly that's going to be is really, really difficult to say, because the players that are involved here are not very strong players. You look at this upper low that's going to be digging into a lot of the East Coast, and you can see it right in there. There's the upper
now
low that's
tracking
actually going to
Irma.
begin to move out. Will it exert some tug and pull on this thing so it moves up to the north, or will it leave it behind altogether? These are questions that
are
remain
tracking
to
Irma.
be
Let's see
answered,
where
and
it's
we've got
going to
an
be at
awful
in the
lot
next
here
few
to
days.
sort out. Mark, over to you.
Still more unknowns than known, but now's the time to get prepared. Plus, we're still watching Harvey. Let's get you updated on what we know from that one. Unfortunate news here. The death toll from Harvey now stands at 45. We're told over 500,000 people have applied for federal aid in the aftermath of the storm. Also tonight, parts of I-10 between Beaumont and Houston remain closed. That's just one more sign of how long it's going to take to get everything back to normal in and around Houston. Let's go to the ground in Houston now. The Weather Channel's Janelle Klein is live there tonight. Janelle, cleanup for many will go on for weeks or more. This is now what they call the hard work after the storm.
Yeah, no question, Mark. And we see this time and again with big disasters like this. Once the water starts to recede, that's when the real work begins. And people in this neighborhood, a great example of that. We are here on the city's west side, and these homes are part of that mandatory evacuation issued by Mayor Sylvester Turner last night. 4,600 homes on the city's west side asked to evacuate. A lot of those are not with power right now. There are a few people here who say they did not get floodwater in their homes, but many of them have had power cut in order to keep first responders safe, and of course decrease that chance of any risk with power and water together. So that is a concern for a lot of people here, that even though their homes may not have taken on floodwater, that they're still going to have to evacuate because they do not have power. Meanwhile, the mayor is saying that while he did issue that evacuation last night of 4,600 homes, his priority right now is getting people back into their homes and starting that recovery process as soon as possible.
Yeah, Janelle, it is
this week. But maybe we're going to take it 1 week at a time. And that's housing. Checking on people, especially in these communities that don't necessarily get all of the attention. But, you know, where senior citizens exist, people with disabilities, low-income communities, we're checking on them. And we need to make sure that their housing is good enough for them to live in. So it's housing.
And that's a category 3.
A lot of people, of course, very anxious to get back into their homes and start that process. They know it's going to be a ton of work, but they're ready to start. More on the Weather Channel when we return.
Damn.
You can prepare.
Get that. So apparently I'm tracking Hurricane Irma. It's going to be, it's going to be affecting parts of the U.S. where I'm at. Pull up the hurricane tracker. For that to come back up, and that's a category 3, 150-mile-per-hour wind. Said by Friday it will be a category 4 hurricane. Still trying to pull up the tracker. And for it to come back on. if this hurricane comes towards Florida, like me, I will publish a donation, but publish a donation button, for helping me to recovery from the hurricane on my website. Right now, it's up there, but it's not published yet. It's not published until I keep tracking it. Alright, so I published. I now got it up. It's going 14 miles per hour, and I'm gonna screen share this with you all. Screen share this. And it says, alright, guys. So here it is. You guys, I'll provide you guys this link right here, like this, and copy this right here. Friday, September 8th at 2 p.m. will be a Category 4 hurricane at 130 miles per hour. We'll be moving at 50 miles per hour. Trying to go back where it was. That's September 3rd. a.m. Right now we're at the 8 p.m. Still at the Category 3 at 150 miles per hour. This will be tomorrow morning around 2 in the morning. Still be at the Category 3, but it will go up another 5 miles per hour at 120. It will be going. The movement will be 10 miles per hour, and you guys can keep clicking. It'll keep going another 5 miles per hour. It's up another 5. Then Tuesday, September 5th, 2 in the morning will be Category 4 at 130. Then after Category 4, it adds up 10. But right here it goes at 140. This will go down to 130. Stays at 130. Right now, right here is Florida. Might be affected if it keeps going here. Might be affected in these areas. But they said if it does impact the parts of the United States, it will be the most hysterical threat to the U.S. in hurricane history. But right now, as of 8 p.m. tonight, Category 3. That's where it is right now. But he's back on. Oh, shit. Oh, back at 27, damn it.
All floors. This house was built in 1963, so this was a nice sturdy house, and you get rid of those wood floors that you cannot, that you pay a high premium for now. 100% wood floors. That hurts. So this is what I'm working with now. It started coming in. We had the sandbags, and it started rolling in, and we tried our best. We got all the towels, and we just started trying to push the water out. Then I knew, my husband said, no, it's coming in. There's nothing that we can do. So I started grabbing all my fabric stuff, all my sewing stuff that was on lower things, and just putting them. So I know that other people are definitely going through it worse, but this is my reality.
I probably don't want to mute that till. I'm gonna mute that till they come back and what they gotta say about. They gotta say about Irma. So I'll be doing this tomorrow, since tomorrow's Labor Day. And the location of it is 160 miles east of the Leeward Islands. What's in the link for you guys to check out the track of the hurricane for you guys to check. Oh, and a link in the description of this live stream. I have a link to support my channel and college funds to my website. It's a bit.ly link. If y'all like to support my channel or my college funds, go ahead and click that. There will be 2 donation buttons. They're separate. Alright, oh, here it is.
Because at this time yesterday, it was either 23 or 24, depending on exactly what time you were looking. So it's an improvement. It's just not nearly as low as we would like it to be. Let's talk about some of these rivers, including in Houston, the West Belt area. Creston is 70.86. Now, we are still, at this point, above the previous record. That says something because we've been there for a while. We'll eventually cross through that old record line on our way down towards moderate flooding, but we're not going to get there until after Friday. It is going to take a while, for sure. You look at the Buffalo Bayou at Piney Point. The interesting little feature here, a rise and a quick drop, and now we're officially in moderate flooding. That is good news for you. 60.21 feet and continuing on the way down. Still something that will take a long time to get that water completely out. In some cases, still weeks before the water is back below flooding. So much of that water from the Houston metro area actually will eventually make its way towards the Buffalo Bayou and then eventually out towards the Gulf of Mexico. This is what it normally looks like. This is the view from above. Here's Galveston. Here's Galveston Bay. And you can just barely kind of pick out that Buffalo Bayou. Here's what happens afterwards. This is all runoff. This is flooding. This is flooding. This is flooding. That's flooding. You get the idea.
That's Irma.
There's just so much
where it's
flooding
at.
water. All of that water has to make its way back out towards the coast. Unfortunately, there are still some rivers that are rising. Look at Orange, Texas.
You guys check out the track.
7.9 feet, well into the major flooding. So Harvey is gone, but Irma's on the way. We're going to break down the threat of the U.S. as that storm gets ever closer. Plus a cold front that will impact a lot of you. We'll show you that as well.
45 deaths in Houston. Alright, so but in my future videos, there will be, you guys will click in my future videos, there will be an icon, there will be an I button will say donate to this organization and help victims of Harvey. For you guys to help donate. But I'll do this tomorrow, so I'm gonna go, you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next live stream.